Hi, welcome to my channel. So my name's Dracula44. Today I'm going to be talking about the 9 symbols Dojo Mission. Now I know I normally do various other videos about bosses and various other guides, but I thought this one would be a good one. Now with this, the reason for it of course is that when you complete it, you actually get the mystic art then that allows you to cast the Omnia magic faster. Now this is very, very useful, of course, for any encounters that you're going to have. Now this is something that you unlock later on in the game. You do tend to have quite a high proficiency, which for Omnia Magic, in an ideal world you'd have it really early, but let's face it, even if you're using Omnia Magic a lot, it does take quite a bit. So yeah, you need 250,000 proficiency before allowing then to be able to access it. You then get access to the magics, which is Barrier, Water Talisman, One Sloth, Water Shot, I think it is, Protection Talisman, Rejuvenation Talisman, and I think there's a Fire Talisman as well there, which allows you then just to kind of use it. Now with the Dojo Mission, you don't get the normal things, and that's a big difference. You've only got wooden weapon. I use dual swords, but whatever weapon you're using, that's the one that you seem to get. So again, stances won't matter, and you can just go through it. So it's just really just a guide of just how to make it a little easier and what you can do to make it just a little simpler. And some of it's very straightforward. I'm sure a lot of you will have found this a lot easier, but you know, these guides ideally they help. So yeah, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cast the magics that I mentioned earlier, just to kind of boost the defenses, you know, rejuvenate and regenerate health and stuff. Always take out the little fiery guy, and of course this makes it then easier to fight on to this next one. Now, like with anything there, you know, just dodge his attacks. Because I've got sort of like a protection talisman, it means that I absorb some of the damage, which is quite nice. So again, it's just going to be a case of just really picking away at him, doing damage with whatever weapon you are using. It doesn't matter if you're using spear or you know, topers or hatchets or whatever, that's fine. So once that one is dead, then you get the jumping 8-eyed monster. I can't remember actually what it's called. It tries to grab you, it just keeps on doing damage. It'll do flame things, jump at you, and it's just, yeah, pretty much just rinse and repeat there as much as you can. Usually what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to save some of the things for actually the last fight, because that's the bit that's not hard, but it's a little bit trickier, and you haven't got, like, you know, millions of elixirs, you can't boost them, you've only got the 3, so you just want to make sure that you're not dying earlier, really, because let's face it, it's easy to do. These dojo missions, they aren't sort of like one of the things that make it, they don't make it impossible, but I suppose they can be a little tricky at times, just because you're limited in what you have, and you can't use your normal setups, your normal builds, can't use power pill in my case, or carnage or anything, poison, all the things that I would rely on a lot, I suddenly can't use them, so you kind of just have to play it a little bit different to normal. Now as you can see, I mean, I'm basically just waiting for this creature just to jump. The minute I can get a swipe in, rolling away, and just pretty much rinsing and repeating. I do use the high stance whirlwind a lot because it does a lot of damage, and I can block you know, straight afterwards, and I'll just cast a couple of magics when I can, just in between those gaps. Now the great part about this is, unbeknown to me, I'm gonna like cast some magic, and oh, Onryoki appears right in front of me. Yeah, so I run away. A very sensible thing to do. Now, like with anything there, I'll just cast the rest of the magics that I have. So I've got my protection, rejuvenation, water talisman, and sloth. As you can see there, I got hit by that, and I took no damage. So as you can imagine there, it does make a difference. Now on Ryoki, you're going to have fought him before. You know, you'll have done missions. There's a side mission with him in it. There's also in Nioh, you also Shitsu or Shatsu or Tatsu, whatever his name is. He actually appears there as well if you actually go and bother finding him. So that's one of those things. But yeah, as you can see there, I just literally do the grapple damage. He's going to throw the cannonball at me. Same old thing, roll out of the way. Do not get hit by it, because it does a lot of damage. He does it again, and yeah, he's just going to then jump at me and so on there. And a lot of it is just, you know, pretty much just picking away. I would advise to be level-ish. I mean, I think the required level is about 114. I think you can get away with about 110 or maybe a little bit lower possibly, but you know, obviously the lower your level, slightly harder it will be. Higher the level, you're going to make it just a little bit easier. Now as you can see there, I mean, I'm just basically picking away at him, just doing damage, waiting until he gives me a chance. Yeah, that one unfortunately was close. I'm not going to lie, that was a close call with that one because he did nearly kill me. But as you can see there, you can just step him, he's quite easy to step. And there he is, he's down. So pretty much it in that respect. Now, as I say then, you get that Omnia magic casting faster, and it really is a key benefit. So yeah, so hopefully you liked the video, found it helpful and a bit different. If there's anything else that you want me to do, drop a comment down below. And if you like the video, then drop a like, that'd be very much appreciated. But otherwise, that is all from me today. You take care. Cheers now. Bye-bye.